I think that most of the banks, especially the banks, who have the most to lose out of all of this, have, up to this point, tried to make their own processes more efficient through blockchains, and they've internalized it, dealing with groups like R3, et cetera, and say, okay, how do we do faster clearance? How do we get to T0? How do we do all of these other things? Okay, that's fine, but it doesn't address the real issue about the banking system that is broken well beyond, all reason. And there are some banks that are starting to get it and say, well, okay, maybe we need to do a pivot here. Maybe we should embrace, but there are very few of them, that we should embrace this for what it is, a peer-to-peer movement. Maybe we should step away and try to do value add somewhere else to keep our brand relevant. And I think that those banks that take that track and that sort of idea and say, we're going to move this way, we're going to move with it, not against it, are going to find themselves in a great position in several years. Those banks that resist it and continue to fight it are going to find themselves in something less tenable, a position that's simply less tenable. Now, again, certain banks do different things too, right? If you are a trade finance institution, like specifically, then blockchain will help you right away. It will help create massive efficiencies within that trade finance ecosystem. So you can do business as usual, kind of, and just better. But retail banks or commercial banks, they're going to have a hard time dealing with this, and they're going to have to adjust. It won't be a question of do they want to at some point in the future. It'll be a question of when are you going to do it, because it's your livelihood at stake.